Next story, educators must not discuss gender identity and sexuality with students in the UAE. Now, seeing the new academic year has kicked off, the Ministry of Education has adopted a new code of conduct for educators, and it's quite interesting. So it represents the general framework targeting all government and private workers in the educational sector. It also includes a set of principles and ethical values that educators and everyone must follow. Some of the highlights that the code of conduct entails include education professionals should commit to protecting children from bullying, neglect, and exploitation. Educational professionals should also avoid disclosing confidential information about students and their families.
Yes, it's a really solid piece of framework. Education professionals must be aware of Emirati culture, traditions, as well as highly regard the values of Islam. Education professionals must refrain from smoking in the workplace and using unauthorized substances. And finally, educators must not discuss socially unacceptable behaviors like gender identity and homosexuality within the classroom environment. And I also think it stresses on the type of attire that must be worn. So you must be obviously respectful to the culture and just kind of the wide variety of culture and religions that are in the classroom. So just be respectful of the city that we're in.
Exactly. So this has been released, and I think, like educators across the UAE, like across the board, have to follow this and just be aware of these rules and regulations. But new school year, new regulations for students, teachers, and speaking of which, it's time for us to turn students.
It's Tuesday morning, which means, of course, it's time for Arabic word of the day, where Simran and I try and learn a new Arabic word